इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन की कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
Good afternoon, one and all. Franchise India welcomes you to Business Opportunity Over Chai webinar series. Franchise India is among top 10 management consulting companies in India, and we truly claim that no one sells more business than us because we have helped international and national brands in their franchise expansion with our extensive and exhaustive network pan-India. And we have given solutions and suggestions to all the investors who are looking out franchise options. We welcome each one of you to 209th edition of this series. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir, along with our second panel member, Sonia ma'am. The brand which we are presenting you today comes from education vertical. And today, the brand Trio Tots would be talking about how can you start your preschool with an investment range of 16 lakh. And it is our privilege to welcome Ms. Momaya and Mr. Vishal Sharma to talk about the brand. Thank you both of you for joining us today and talking about the brand. Over to you to share your brand presentation. Ma'am, you are on mute.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this forum. I wish everyone a very healthy, happy, and a prosperous new year. My name is Greshma Momaya, and I am here today to talk about our brand, Trio and Tots. So, Trio is a reputed and widely recognized name in the Indian and international school market. It is located in Bangalore, India's IT hub. Trio is a subsidiary of the MCN Group, which is a conglomeration of several well-established businesses. Trio invites you to invest in an education franchisee that offers significant returns while giving you the privilege of nurturing students' future. You will become a part of a brand that has performed consistently in admission growth, parent satisfaction, and student result. So we are Trio, as I said, in Bengaluru. So before you look into any brand, it is important for you to know the vision and mission of the brand. So our vision is to enhance educational growth by transforming learning methods and educational organizations. Our mission is to create a platform to help passionate individuals set up schools that make a positive difference to the lives of children, families, and eventually the society. Our mission is to offer a platform to schools, educators, and students that equips them with the means to create an optimum learning environment. So most of the times, when the customers are interested, they do ask us, what is the meaning of TRIO? Why do you call yourself TRIO? So TRIO is basically, there are three important entities in a child's life: home, school, and society. So the name TRIO signifies these three important entities in a child's life. Allow me to share our core values. Our core values are leadership, discipline, academic excellence, and services. The TRIO philosophy combines global learning with time-tested values. So before we go ahead, let me introduce you to all the ventures that we have. TRIO World Academy, we are an IB, an authorized IB World School, which is home to Indian and expat students, a respectful and engaging learning environment for a diverse student community. Second, TRIO World School, an ICC school, a highly sought after ICC school that nurtures enterprising individuals in a harmonious environment. All-round development is encouraged through extensive extracurricular activities. And the third is TRIO Tots Preschool, a preschool with a nurturing and loving atmosphere that helps children attain their full intellectual, physical, social, and emotional potential. So franchises offered by us are TRIO World School, ICC CBSE, and TRIO Tots Preschool. So under TRIO Educational Services, we provide franchisees for these two brands. Our milestones. So we have our milestones actually tell you how different we are from other brands. So first, we have 13+ years of innovation in education. We have students from 55+ countries. We have staff from all over the world, and we have staff working with us from more than 17 countries. The legacy, the TRIO legacy, 13 years of experience, then students from over 55 countries, organically developed innovative and proven education methodologies. We are managed and guided by reputed experts in the field of education, in-house research team for enhancement of curriculum and learning. We have ethical management practices. We have high student and teacher retention rate. We provide rigorous professional development programs for our teachers, and we are internationally conscious and value-driven practices. So these are some of our legacy. Child safety. Keeping our students and staff safe and secure is our highest priority. So we have 100+ CCTV cameras across campus. We have 2 CCTVs per school bus. Police verification of all the employees. We have 25+ guards and female guards and attendants in important locations. Stringent anti-bullying policies. We have buses with GPS, first aid kit, speed governors, and female attendants. We have 3-tier visitor verification procedure for any visitor that enters our campus, and mobile number-based entry for visitors. Next, let us talk about one of our brand, which is TRIO Tots Preschool. We help you launch your own sophisticated preschool. Trio Tots is an emerging chain of preschools nurturing young and global learners through a systematic and wholesome development process. Trio Tots curriculum is an eclectic mix of multiple intelligence, playway, and Montessori. A franchise opportunity, we provide a franchise opportunity to run a preschool with a holistically designed curriculum. Our approach to math, to language, and crucial life skills gave us high parental satisfaction. We have healthy, soothing, safe, and naturally lit design that both parents and little ones will love. So under preschool, Trio Tots preschool, we have 4 programs. We have playgroup first for children in the age group of 2 years, aimed towards enabling social inclusion and acclimatization in an academic environment, because that's the first year of a child going to a formal school. Next, nursery. We have a well-structured nursery curriculum for the children in the age group of 3 years. Then we have kindergarten 1 and kindergarten 2. Innovative playway methods include fun activities, experiments, and game to engage young learners. The kindergarten curriculum have been designed to create a smooth transition into higher classes, because after children finish kindergarten 2, they move to grade 1. Children at these levels are introduced to new conceptual learning methods. So kindergarten 1 is 4 years and kindergarten 2 is 5 years. Then children move to grade 1. We also have daycare, which we actually call it as extended preschool, because it is an innovative program for parents or guardians looking for a child care that offers an experience beyond a typical daycare. Tots Extended Preschool blends the enriching educational experience of Trio and a calm and nurturing space for the little ones. So these are the 4 programs under Trio Tots brand. So Trio Tots approaches. Our curriculum is actually based on multiple intelligence and playway method. Our environment of the school, or the ambience of the school, is based on Reggio Emilia approach, and we also include exercise of practical life from Montessori. So we are not a pure Montessori school, but Montessori is also part of our curriculum. So multiple intelligence theory was designed by Howard Gardner, and when we are introducing any concept, as per this theory, every individual has 8 intelligences. Some of them are verbal intelligence, mathematical intelligence, musical intelligence. So when we design a curriculum and a topic is introduced to the children, we try to cater to at least 5 to 6 intelligences of children. And playway method was developed by Frederick Frobel, and as per this theory, everything is in a fun and playway method. There are a lot of activities and games that we use to introduce topics to children. From Montessori, we take exercise of practical life, basically the activities that make children independent, like tying of shoelace or buttoning of shirt. So Montessori gives us an amazing list of such activities which we implement in our curriculum. And Reggio Emilia approach is used, as I said, for the environment of a school. Basically, it says that however the child's work is, it needs to be displayed in the school, and that is something that we follow. So these are the 4 Trio Tots approaches that we follow. Next, apart from the academics, we also have creative development. We have play, pretend play, dramatic play. Then we have music as part of our curriculum. Then we have art and craft, and we have dance. Everything is included in our curriculum. We have some enrichment activities like field trip. We plan field trip, at least 3 to 4 field trips in a year. We celebrate all the festivals and special days with the same enthusiasm. Then we provide water play and we provide sand play. So these are some enrichment activities that we do. So franchising opportunity, Trio invites professionally qualified, determined and enterprising individuals who would like to share Trio's approach as its partner. The project, besides being a lucrative investment, gives partners the chance to ignite the future of children, collaborate with the trendsetters of K-12 and preschool education, and contribute to the development of education in a meaningful way. So let me take you through the partner profile. So we are looking at associating with some partners with some qualifications. Entrepreneurs with sound educational and financial background, women entrepreneurs who are willing to foray into the education segment, investor-driven professionals with experience in the field of education, experienced management professionals with a long-term vision, retired professors, teachers, professionals with sound financial background, real estate developers looking to offer school as part of their project. Now, what is the support that we will give you as partner? So we have 360-degree support. So we start with site identification. Then we also help you in layout planning. We provide you with latest curriculum with regular updates. We give you latest learning aids, provide you with online support, advertising and promotion of your brand, local support team of ANA and BDA. We provide you with latest play, learn equipment and furniture. We provide you with training and staff recruitment. So if you see this image, this is why it is called 360-degree support, because we help you in every aspect of setting up of your school. So let me show you the sample student kit that we provide. If you see, we have 2 workbooks, red color workbooks, then we have a school bag, then we provide you with a scrapbook, an art book, an apron, and some of the stationery. So this is a sample student kit. Let me show you the classroom setup that we have. We have outdoor play, then we have a library in every classroom, and this is how our cupboards look, and this is the kind of chair that our children use, and this is again outdoor play area. We have second classroom setup, which is more formal. So we have a round table with some chairs. That's how our shelf looks. And we have different kinds of tables depending upon the age group as well. So Trio's awards and accolades. So these are some of the awards that we've got. I'll just go through some of them. We are recognized for innovation in math curriculum at World Education Summit. We are awarded Global Collaborative Learning Environment at World Education Summit, Dubai. We are Best School Brand in India by the Economics Times, New Delhi. So these are some of the awards that we've got, list of awards. We are recognized by Limca Book of Record for highest collection of e-waste by students. Most promising international school in Bangalore by Brand Achievers, New Delhi. And third best international school in Bangalore by thinkvidya.com survey. Allow me to share some of the student achievements also. Our students are our biggest inspirations. And we have children who have, gained some achieved some amazing awards. Like we have 16-year-old Karun Divij Balachandra, who authored a book, The Teenager's Guide to the Universe. Then we have Nikaya of IGCSE, who got the highest marks in sociology in India in 2015 and 16. We have Virat Karan, who was with us, who started with us in playgroup. He's youngest child artist in India, and his paintings can be seen at Sublime Gallery at UB City. So these are some of our student achievements. Again, we do a lot of CSR activities, due to which TRIO is mostly in the news. These are the achievements and contributions of the TRIO community, which is highlighted by the press. Here are some more. So we have been doing like Daan Utsav, we have done Save Water activities in. So these are some of our activities, CSR activities. So this is about a brand, and I would request my partner, my colleague Vishal Sharma, to explain you in regards to financial investments.
Yeah, we have come up with the TRIO TOTS and TRIO World School model for Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. So for K-12 schools in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities, we require around 3 to 5 acres of land, and the initial investment of around 12 crore, 10 to 12 crore rupees. And for TRIO TOTS, Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities, the basic requirements are, there are 3 basic requirements. So first is that whoever our business partner is, they have to devote their 3 to 4 hours a day for this project. And the second requirement is that we require 2,400 square feet property in a 4 BHK setup. So we require 4 rooms, 1 hall, and a small open space of around 200 square feet for the outdoor playing area. The investment part for Tier 1 city is around, the investment in Tier 1 cities are around 19 lakh rupees. It comes up to 19 lakh rupees. And for Tier 2 is around 15 lakh rupees. So these are the basic requirements for the TRIO, our TRIO TOTS brand. So apart from this, we have also come up with few services we provide to our business partners. Yes.
So yeah, we are done with our presentation.
Thank you, Grishma. Thank you, Vishal. I think we value your time to come up and present us on the TRIO opportunity, both on the K-12 and the earliest learning preschool space. I have personally visited a number of times your school, and it's on a very, very prime location in Bangalore, just next to the CM's house, and the place is extremely very, very nicely done, and and I've met the founder a number of times. You're a highly passionate person who's really put his everything to really build the school very well. And they have all 3 formats. They have World School, which is an IB format. They have a CBSE format, and they have a preschool. So let's start with going into deeper into the opportunity. And while the K-12 is a very different life cycle, and it is a long-term investment mindset. Not only it is a 10-12 crore investment, but if you don't think about 25-30 year mindset of a building of IP property, you really should not do a K-12. But K-12, I always say, is one of the very few businesses which have maybe the longest life journey as a business. And I always say that if you go and find out where your father or your grandfather used to study, that school would still be there. So fundamentally, it's a very, very long-term opportunity. It's not really short-term opportunity. It's also very interesting opportunity at this moment because I overall in India, we lack the penetration of schools. While it looks like that we have many schools, but we still lack, by the recent data, 35,000 schools in this country. And also this, what I call the premium to higher global schools is now in a big demand. Global schools have only been penetrated, essentially started with Bangalore. Bangalore was actually one of the few cities which started doing global schools because of the expat population and a lot of people who came and preferred IB because if they travel to other parts of the world, they can easily, kids can easily adjust.
Yes.
But it's also now very from a curriculum viewpoint, and we'll come down to Reshma also to understand how the curriculum should differ, where you want to do world school, where you want to do only CBSE. But it's a very big opportunity in a lot of other markets. You have seen penetration only in Bangalore or Hyderabad or in other bigger cities. You still have very few IB schools in different structure, but there is a demand in the cities like a Mangalore, a city like Mysore, or even a bigger cities like other cities in Karnataka, which are like Hubli or Dharwad and places like that. Your good school is much needed. And similarly in Andhra, Telangana, there is a much more opportunity, and Tamil Nadu, Kerala, it's a very, very big opportunity. Kerala has become a very big school market because of NRIs now preferring to send their kids to the world schools back there in Kerala, and a lot of residential school opportunities also emerging. And especially with this COVID going on, a lot of people would not like to really stay. They would send their kids and family back for a study, and especially kids who can be part of the residential school. And Trio Tots, which is the preschool space, it's a very interesting opportunity, and I'll start with that because especially with the equity they have built in the Bangalore city, it can be a tremendous opportunity for expansion within Bangalore city for two reasons. Bangalore city has a very big challenge of people thinking a mindset they want to really put the preschool, and which can further lead to K-12 because and that's why most of the kids would like to do. So because they run a very strong capacity in the Bangalore city, if you open up in Bangalore city the preschools, your linkage with the main school would be a great opportunity to do that. There is also a great opportunity today of a conversion franchise. At one point in time, there was a 45, say, preschools running only in a place called Koramangala. Now, these are inefficient because they don't have brand. These are all independently owned. So if you take over some of the existing ones and convert them into a trio with a little bit of changes, it can create opportunity because you can then use those infrastructure and get a better brand name and start the school. So let me start with you and to give us a little overview about to our audience, which cities you would look at an opportunity of, say, a world school, and where are the opportunities? I mean, CBSE, you can go anywhere, and bigger opportunity of a CBSE schools, and how the investment would change. Vishal, this would be a question to you. When you do a full global school versus entire thing. And a lot of places we have seen both curriculums running together also. Like in your school, you have both curriculums actually together. So people can make a choice. They want to have a CBSE or they want to do that. Over to you.
So we are looking our expansion in tier 1 cities for our K-12 school, and as well as in tier 2 cities like cities like Delhi, NCR, Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Now in north, like in Jaipur, Lucknow, in Indore, so and Ahmedabad, Vadodara. So these are kind of the places we are looking our expansion into, and for our Trio Tots as well as for Trio World School. So we are we have prepared model for tier 1 and tier 2 cities. So both we can cover the tier 1 cities as well as in tier 2 cities, and we have prepared our services in such a way that it can cater to both kind of cities.
Very helpful. And now I'll get into the next question, which is linked on this, because K-12 is a long-term project, and there are two ways you can go to K-12 just for our audience. One is you take a ready infrastructure and you can start the season early. But if you do a green field, which means that you just acquire a land, convert the land and build the property on that, which is great because you would do build to suit kind of a property where the Trio management can guide you in the structure, then you're talking a lead time. And lead time would be that you will not do a 2021 season, you will do 2022 season, which would come in. So both options, one has to clearly see where it needs to be done. We get a lot of people who come with a land parcel and say, I have 5-acre land and I want to convert that into school. As Vishal also said, or Girma has also said, that there are a lot of good opportunities available in the gated townships. All gated townships or large townships have a urban development requires them to have a school site. So normally the developer doesn't want to run the school. They would give it to somebody to run the school. So there is a lot of opportunity keeps coming in where they would like to do that. So there is a lot of land available from a gated community, especially this is going on big time in Hyderabad now, because a lot of gated communities are coming in and there is an opportunity of doing it same in Pune. These markets have a very big supply of the school lands which are coming in. So if you can acquire a school land, you can also lease a school land for long term. And now I will start with a specific question. One is the trigger for CBSE affiliation start, because initially you can start the school and then later apply for a CBSE affiliation. And also the land rules tell you that minimum urban land required for a CBSE affiliation. And even if you want to give it for a IB affiliation, what is the land requirement? Minimum land requirement.
So the minimum land requirement is 3 acres of land. There are different rules for different cities. Like in Delhi, if you want to open a school, the CBSE reform rule is of minimum 1 acres of land, and for NCR it is 3 to 5 acres of land. So there, it depends according to the location where we are going to open. So minimum we are looking, ideally we are looking minimum of 3 acres of land, between 3 to 5 acres of land for our Trio World School.
So it's a very important point Vishal has done. So there are 3 tiers of land minimum requirement for CBSE. They call it Urban Plus. For Urban Plus is which means Delhi and Bombay alone, which is only 1 acre, because lands are very expensive. You don't get a parcel. When you go a little other cities is 1.5 acre to 2 acre, and then other cities which are outside these urban blocks of A-tier cities, it would become up to about 3 acre. But minimum requirement is 1 to 2 acre depending on getting a CBSE affiliation. But they would like to have a 5 acre because the kind of facilities and capabilities you build for a world school, particularly, you need to have a proper outdoor activities and so on and so forth. So it gives you that opportunity doing it. So very helpful. On a preschool side, on the TOT side, it creates a great opportunity. Would you have also spots in Bangalore city? Because I know Bangalore, you are very, very popular. And you are a very strong brand name. Everybody knows about the brand name, the kind of kids you attract, from the families you attract. It's a good opinion makers available. So a lot of people would like to take your opportunities to start with in Bangalore. So any spots come in Bangalore which you would like to see Trio TOTS to come in? Any particular locations which you feel you would have like to have a school there, which can later be linkage to your main school?
Yeah, so we are planning our more K-12 schools here in Bangalore itself. And so for that, we are looking into the area like Koramangala, Whitefield, like HSR layout, and then JP Nagar. So we have identified these places where we can strategically develop our Trio TOTS center to cater our K-12 schools also.
Very, very helpful. So good locations, all good locations available. Koramangala, HSR layout, and Whitefield. Whitefield can be a very good opportunity. And these are all layouts which are available. Trio current location is so strategically available. It gets connectivity from everywhere. Even later, if they want to shift to main K-12, then that can be an opportunity to do that. And a preschool is very differently mindset to a main K-12. K-12, you can have a senior management, a team would also provide, but in K-12, you can actually outsource it to a good management with a good principal and so on. For the management becomes much easier. While it looks like a bigger infrastructure, but in preschool, you need to be an operator. you need to put some time. You need to have 3 to 4 hours. And if you have your own infrastructure of a 4-bedroom kind of a structure, which you can aesthetically make and have a little bit outside area, then this opportunity can be a tremendous opportunity for you to start. So if you are keen on a particular location, please go on a Q&A box and ask those location, and then we will take up your questions. And also please go and ask about the different sport. I would like to invite Sonia, but she would talk about a lot of sport which is required and provided by the TRIO team, from training, infrastructure design, regular audits, helping in affiliations and things of that nature. But please go out and ask your questions at Q&A box, and we'll be more than happy to do that. Please also share your city, where you are coming from. Over to you, Sonia.
Thank you so much, Vishal and Greshma, for coming today. And we all understand and know Indian society puts a very big premium on the knowledge and the acquisition of the knowledge. And one of the biggest spend for a middle class Indian household is education itself. And this year we have seen the biggest challenge the schools had to go to, kids going to school. And we're seeing a lot of, mediums, or I'm saying quality in the blended learning, which is being adapted by schools all across the country. And technology is also changing, and it's becoming more important how school functions and how we actually approach education both inside and outside the classrooms. So maybe to start off with, how, and if you can just talk a little bit on the tech side of it, because I understand, with kids studying from home, what kind of technology is the school adapting?
Yeah, so this year, as you said, has been very challenging and unpredictable for us. So at the beginning of the year, we were still contemplating on the kind of technology to use. And we were also thinking whether children would be comfortable doing, online class, because not even in our wildest dreams, we thought that preschool education can go online. But we started with a lot of pre-recorded videos on Google Classroom, where teachers were shooting videos. And we also, for some concepts, we made a lot of 3D videos for children. And slowly, once children got comfortable with videos, we started with online live class on Zoom. So we started with once a week and then moved to twice a week, thrice a week, and now we are doing it for 5 days a week. So that's how we allowed children, we gave them the time to adapt to the online session, especially because there were nursery children who had not seen the school at all. So we had to give them that time. So we use pre-recorded videos and we use live session, both for online teaching.
Okay. Cool. Now, I'll start maybe understanding a little bit on the lead time for a K-12. When K-12 is a bigger project and there's a longer gestation also, and it takes almost 7 to 8 years after the school commences operations till it starts getting the investment back on the business overall. So if you can maybe explain, one, what kind of lead time does it take, and including maybe the affiliation time and onboarding of kids. So typically, what is the lead time to set up the entire infrastructure? And after the infrastructure is set, if you also want to maybe talk about the first 6-7 years, what it takes, and at what stages, what development for K-12 happens, and what kind of student structure also you have, which means how many classes and students typically, ideally, should come for a K-12.
Basically for K-12 school, when we start, with our partners, so we have to first carry out the survey of the location first. So on different parameters like the dimension of the plot, the density of the population, the economic status of the location, and how much fee structure we can expect from that location. So after that, we make our calculatable all the ROIs and the projects calculation. Then after that, as you said, 7 to 8 years of period. So first we have to, start with the primary section. So if you can say 6 to 10 months, we can build our start our primary sections of the K-12 school, and it also depends upon our partners as to how they want to go forward once they have agreement with us.
And how about the investment? Because we have talked about a overall investment which is required in the project. At what stage, what investment is needed? Because we need the initial investment to put up for the primary school, and later we build for the next classes. So, what investment is required for this, and what kind of investment should the partner, the franchisee, keep and retain for future development?
So the initial investment in K-12 is around 10 to 12 crore rupees. And the total investment in the project comes around 22 to 28 crore rupees. So these are the investment requirements. So for the initial phase, we require around 20 to 12 crore rupees, and for the entire project, it is up to 28 crores.
Okay, and if we can also now talk a little bit on maybe the fee structure, what it is, how many students ideally the school should get maybe in the first 2 or 3 years, and by the time it starts reinvesting for the development, how much student base ideally the school should have by that time?
I mean, see, we have to, see what are the these questions are all answered after our the surveys of the location, but typically we target around 2,500 students to 2,700 students, and yes, 2,500 to 2,700 students. But as I said, when we start initially, so we start from from primary classes till preschool to fourth and fifth standard.
Okay. All right. And what kind of annual fee structure do we have for the school? I understand it might be different for different tiers when you go, and Bangalore obviously is a different. But if you give some understanding, what kind of fee are we charging our students annualized?
It also depends upon the location, ma'am, because after we carry out the survey, we come to know what kind of people are living there, what is the economic status of the that location, and what other schools are doing in that area. So based on that, we calculate our ROIs, and then we finalize the fee structure with the help of our business partner also.
Now, when we talk about day-to-day operations, especially for a K-12, it requires, I feel, a lot of training and also participation, both from the company and also from the partner. What would be your support, especially because preschool is comparatively a smaller operational structure? So what support is given by the company, and what exactly becomes the obligation of a franchisee when it comes to day-to-day activities? One, and if you can also maybe talk about affiliation, how long does it take for a school to get that affiliation done? And also on the design, because and after the land is done, how long will it take? After all that is qualified and you understand the location is good to go, what is the lead time for all these activities to get started? Which means the designing bit, who takes care of it? It is you get involved, or the franchisee has to do it, the outsourcing. So if you can talk a little bit on the obligations, both sides, before and after.
Okay. So as I said, between 6 to 10 months, it we require to start a preschool with all the legal obligations. And see, our part is we are going to provide all the support, like training support, and when training support and all, and we also provide layout designs, and the infrastructure, like we also provide all the materials. We have vendors with us. We registered vendors with us who can, cater to our franchisee centers also. So apart from this, we also provide trainings and hiring of the staff, like teachers training and their, hiring, the admin team and their hiring. So we have our training teams who, guide our franchisee centers first. Then we have also a program called Train the Trainer. So we can, provide training to the trainer from our franchisee side, which is the point of contact for our training teams. So he can, gauge the training needs of our, franchisee centers, be it in admin or admin staff or the teacher staff. So our support is, is a 100% hand-holding support. So we provide support in everything, in admin, infrastructure, as well as in, curriculum. So we provide training, and after once the school started, commenced, we, provide all kind of whatever their query is. We will assign one franchise manager for that particular franchisee, so that they can come to the, can contact him anytime. And
So the management could be done by the partner, and you will not participate in day-to-day management of the school. So the franchisee is somebody will be trained.
yes, the management part will be done by our our partners. So, and we'll provide the trainings for them also.
Right. Now I'll take questions as far as the preschool is concerned, and I see some from our audience also coming in. One, if you can talk a little bit on the breakup of the investment, how much of that is franchise fees and how much would that go in the setup of the preschool? And I'll also take some questions pertaining to locations which I'm seeing in the chat box, maybe. But start with the breakup of the investment for a small toddler preschool structure.
Okay, so for it is for the trio tots in Vijayawada, Vizag, Tirupati, and Guntur, which towns are interested in Andhra Pradesh. So basically, these are the investment in these cities for trio tots will come around 15 lakh rupees, and in which we provide the material, around 7 lakh rupees of material we are going to provide to them. And this investment also includes the variable cost, as in the layout of the center, and it also includes the initial marketing cost also. So 15 lakh rupees is the, around up to 15 lakh is the investment that would come in Vijayawada, Vizag, Tirupati, or Guntur. So if they require more information, I request them to connect with the esteemed Franchise India team, so that they can, we can have one-on-one Zoom call or face-to-face meeting.
So, and what kind of royalties are we charging in both these models of the overall business which both the K-12 and the toddler would make?
Okay, so for trio tots, basically we don't call it a royalty, and it we are not going to charge the royalty as upfront. It also depends upon the health of the center. So we have to, once we start the center and we come up with it, and then we going to add the royalty part in that. So first we are going to work with our business partner to break the ice in the location. So once they get 28, 30 admissions, and then we can talk about the royalty part also.
Okay, now I'll pick some locations. So we have Mr. Sudhakar Rao, and he would like to know about the preschool and what locations. He's mentioned some locations, and he might be keen to look Vijayawada, Vizag, Tirupati, Guntur. So he would like to know if these are the towns where you would be keen to explore.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we also have this Datta from Kolkata, Mr. Datta. He would like to know if we are also keen to explore Kolkata or West Bengal largely as a territory for both your plans?
Okay.
So is Calcutta a region where we would like to
Yes,
explore?
yes, ma'am. We are very much looking out for expansion in Kolkata also. So 2.5 acres of land. Then again, I asked Mr. Subrata to connect with Franchise India team so that we can understand what kind of land we have and how far it is from the city and what other societies, residential societies are coming up in nearby that location. So it basically we have to see, and yes, we are looking our expansion in Kolkata also.
All right. Okay. Helpful. I think we've kind of taken a lot of questions, and there is also somebody, like I mentioned, we have Anandya Datta. She's looking for a preschool in Kolkata, which is a smaller format, not the K-12. So are we looking for opening a smaller format?
Yes, ma'am.
A good idea to start with the preschool, and then you can elevate itself to a K-12. Rather, advisory in new city, when you open up, we normally say to create a cluster of preschools. They become your feeder for your K-12. In 2 to 3 years, you can upgrade yourself to a good K-12, and that also in that. Then you have your own feeder, which is available to really take kids to the preschool. So never, and if you have a land which is available strategically, then you can start directly with the K-12 also.
And how about Jammu and Kashmir? So we have one of our viewers from JNK who's also keen for a preschool investment.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Where in Jammu Kashmir, Mr. Tawkir Mushtaq wants to open? Because we are only targeting, our targeting tier 1 and tier 2 cities. So our model is best suited for tier 1 and tier 2 cities. So we want to know where in Jammu and Kashmir he wants to open a preschool. So I request him to connect with Franchise India team so that we can have a Zoom meeting 1-to-1.
Great, Krishna and Vishal, I feel there's a lot of information which our investors would like to know. And friends, for all of you, we'll be more than happy at Franchise India to share all the related information on the financial investment and maybe detailed breakup of all the components and also the ROI. So if you can reach out to us on the hotline number, and we would also subsequently arrange your call with the team, the senior leadership team of Trio in this coming week. But we would need more information if you want to even open in a city. To mention, if you own a land, that will be helpful. If you want to convert any existing to Trio, that information also we would seek, and we put our hotline number in the chat box, which you can all take a note of. Do reach out to us, and we'll take maybe all your queries between today and the next 3 odd days, and take detailed profile and reach out to the team to set up your meetings. If you're in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and if you also want to visit the facilities, they have great facilities in Bangalore which can be visited. We'll also maybe can arrange a tour of their existing schools, both for K-12 and the toddler. You can more than do that, and we can set up maybe 1 or 2 hours where the entire tour can be done. And for all of you looking outside, we can request the team of Try to help you with a virtual tour of the school. So we can set up a time, and please reach out on a hotline number so that we can set up time which is productive with the information that you seek at both ends. So any date, Krishna and Vishal, that you think we can do in the coming week?
Somewhere in the next week, we are okay. We are okay with any of the dates. Somewhere in the next week.
Okay. So today being 6th, so do you think somewhere around 15th of January we can conduct these calls?
The virtual school tour?
From our investors in the meantime. For any physical tour, we can request, friends, if you want a physical tour, we would request if 1 day can be given, and we'll try to do that. And 15th is what we can also line calls over Zoom or telephone for people who are outside Bangalore.
It can be also
and for any
we can bring in, say, interested group together, and you can first give them a virtual tour, and then we can take one-on-one questions.
Yes, yes, we can do that. So 15th also should be fine.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thanks
And
for.
since we, I said, since we come to a close now, Krishna and Vishal, any message that you have for our audience who's listening to you?
I would just say that, become entrepreneurs and let us all join our hands together and help in, join hands and actually nurture the children and who are the future citizens of India. Thank you.
Vishalji, would you want to maybe comment too?
Sorry.
Said, would you also want to comment and share a message?
Yeah, so we are a very dynamic, company, and we are expecting like-minded people. We would like to associate with like-minded people who can take our mission further to educate children.
Great. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming today. And friends, as mentioned, we have blocked 15th of this month. We'll request, in case you're looking for a tour, because it will be a long session, which includes addressing of all your questions that you might have on the business model, fee structure, location, city. And we can give you some broad understanding, but the actual figures would only come once we have a location, especially for the K-12. Preschool, we still have a lot of numbers which can be shared. But if you're looking for a K-12, that requires maybe more detailed working out on various parameters and aspects, and maybe another 45 minutes or 30 minutes, 45 minutes ideally we would like to schedule, where all of you can come, which will include your Q&A and also a virtual tour of the school, which we have requested the team of TRI to undertake. So while our teams will reach out to all of you, but it will also be helpful if you can reach on the hotline number and start blocking your slots for that day. Thank you so much for coming in once again, Krishna and Vishalji. And over to you, Ashna, for your final message.
Thank you so much, Vishalji. Thank you so much, Ms. Mumaya, for joining in today. We would like to thank our panel member as well as all the dear participants who have joined us today. Please do share your suggestions, your feedback, your queries at the same business hotline number, which we have given in the chat box, which is 9717683838. Do connect with us at different social handles, information on your screen. You can also join us at the Facebook page of Franchise India Brands Limited, where you can see all the previously done webinar. Sorry, ma'am, can you hear me? I lost my connection in between, I think.
We can hear you. I think you were
Okay,
showing
yeah.
me that.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I lost my connection. You can also join and connect with the management team of Franchise India. That's the information on your screen. And tomorrow, for Business Opportunity Over Chai webinar series, we invite you to attend very low cost opportunity where you can start your business within a bracket of 5 lakh rupees. GD Water Consult is the company we are taking you tomorrow, representing this particular brand, where the team of GD Water will come and talk about how
Ashna, we seem to have lost you, friends. So this is another opportunity that we bring to you tomorrow. These are services. These are
confirmation from our side.
based out of Delhi, and they're looking at partners all across the country, especially for both units as well as for a master franchisee. So we look forward to you joining us tomorrow. Thank you and have a great day ahead.